I like that. I'll put that on my own car.
That's my favorite. I honk my horn everywhere I go.
When Brian passes from this earth and isn't buried in a Volkswagen, I'll eat my hat. Whatever that means. Never have I ever met a more die-hard Volkswagen owner and collector of anything and everything VW. I believe Brian rewrote the book, or at least has his own chapter.
And then you start, I mean, your collectibles are just off the wall too, and on the wall.
Yeah.
So did you start that right away when you bought this or before you bought this? That's a lot of stuff.
I started collecting before I had this.
Okay.
Like quite a bit.
Okay.
And it's
So
just,
you always knew you wanted one then?
oh yes. Hey there, welcome here.
Hi Brian.
How are you today?
I hear you have some Volkswagens in here.
Yeah, come on and check it out. So right from the get-go, we just have pictures and paraphernalia from everything Volkswagen Beetle, because that's who I am and that's what I love. So yeah, I collect anything that's vintage or die-cast, or I make wooden clocks, I make styrofoam clocks. I just love customizing clocks. And one of the favorite pieces that I got a couple of years ago was this music box whiskey decanter. And it was from the 1950s, and I was just pretty stoked to get this because they're pretty rare. So yeah, it was one of my favorite pieces. Yeah, I collect all the literature as well, just different books, cookie jars, you name it. And then, yeah, we just, no matter what room you go in, you're gonna find something Volkswagen. So in my bathroom, I even decorated, so I got my look-alike for my 73 Super Beetle, my shower kit, and I get these at different car shows as door prizes. And everywhere I go, like this was in Ocean City, Maryland. We did a road trip last year. We just find signs or t-shirts or magnets, you name it. So, and then here I have an old canvas that I had printed for my 2000 Beetle. And this was one of the pillows that I used to keep in the back seat that I embroidered. So yeah, and then my mother-in-law, she likes to make personalized coasters for Christmas time, and this was mine. So yeah, I mean, everything, like here's another example of my clocks, and I just loved how it turned out, because I mean, my orange Super Beetle is a 1973 and it just symmetrically fit, and the colors for our blue and orange are what I go with. So yeah, like I just make all my own t-shirts. Like when I got my 73 Super, I do embroidery, like I said, so I made my own shirts for when I go to car shows, and then just recently I got my Volkswagen R, so I did that type of shirt. And I mean, I make all kinds of silly ones too, like just bug off. Yeah, so I just love collecting Volkswagen die-cast, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, you name it. It's basically anything Beetle. That's just what I'm collecting. So I have various different styles. These are just your generic decorated type style. These are the drag buses or drag bugs and race cars, and these are your Bajas and your World Cup cars and all your hot rods, and then just different brands that I just find at any collector store. Here I just got my signs. This was my friend from Comox that kind of really helped me get into mechanicals of Volkswagens. And here we have all my other books that help me fix my Volkswagen. So I got your number one book everyone has or must have. This is the 19th edition, so, and it's basically from start to finish. You can rebuild your bug reading this. And then I built this Volkswagen clock. Hey Google, turn on VW clock. Yeah, so this is one of my pride and joys. I had this hanging up in headquarters where I worked in the military, and when I moved, they were like, you promise that you'll leave it? I'm like, not a chance. And here's my RC bugs that I keep, and this is my die-cast major collection of everything Volkswagen Beetle from new to old. And then here is a tribute to the world famous Herbie the Love Bug. I even got his authentic plate. And yeah, so this was an old rusty deck lid that I had got earlier this year, and I just refurbished it to make it as a wall hanging. So, and I get custom made signs locally made here in Winnipeg, and I had this at the World of Wheels for my display, and just really makes conversation pieces when you're at the shows. So. Hello, welcome to my garage called Bugster's Beetle Barn, and this is what I've created for myself over the last year.
Inside the garage, you'll see his restored 1973 Super Beetle and next-gen project car. Check out his car show ready front trunk and bored out 1.8 liter blue and orange engine. Everything is pristine and cleaner than my toothbrush. Of course, everything else in the garage had to have matching paint, including his tool chests. We finished off with a lifestyle photo shoot, including thematic shots, rolling action photos, and creative light painting night images. Check out the full driving review with the link above. And as always, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. It means a lot.